How's it going, YouTube? How is it going? I have to say that this summer is beginning to look really good for me here in the state of Iowa. I am showing a Havel build, so to speak, dual wielding the Vongarian's sword with the ruler's, not the ruler's great sword, but I think it is the great sword. It's a great sword. It is not a ultra. It is not an ultra great sword. Yeah, it's just a regular great sword. And the dark Varangian sword is a straight sword. And I am using the Witch Tree Belvine Sacred Chime. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. My spells, I'm using a Great Magic Barrier, and I am using the Resonant weapon. Great Magic Barrier, of course, is a regular miracle that reduces, I believe, 80% of magic-based damages. 80% of magic. And the Resonant weapon buffs dark weapons by, I can't remember if it's 60%. I'm not sure if it gives it a 60% increase for 30 seconds or 90 seconds. Yeah, it gives the weapon dark attack at the cost of souls, which is 2,000 souls. It buffs the dark element damage by 50%, and it also gives it an additional 50 points of dark attack for 60 seconds. If you don't have any souls, it'll give you a 10% bonus to the dark damage, but it will still give you the 50 points of dark attack. So that's pretty much how that works. Now, as far as my rings, right now I'm just kind of going between the third dragon ring and the life ring +2. I'm using the thunder quartz ring +2 and the ring of blades +2. The reason why is because my stats, as far as the weapons, is 20 strength, 20 dexterity, and I am using 17 intelligence and 17 faith. I am missing 2 skeptic spices, so with 2 could bring me back to 16, which would mid-max the Dark Ruler sword. Because as is with the 17 intelligence and faith, I'm getting a plus 141. It also scales with your souls, and I'm working around the 2 million range. With the mid-max, I can choose minimum stats, but I could get max bang for my buck by having a lot of souls, and that's pretty much the idea here. And the big thing about the build is the Havel's gear. Now, I'm not really gonna promote using full Havels because I think there are some other armor pieces that is better, but I don't really play as often as I used to with Dark Souls 1, so when I play I kind of want to be a little cheesy a little bit, because without using the ring of steel protection, I'm still looking at about 1,000 across the board when it comes to physical defense. I have a +5 Havel's armor and +5 gauntlets, +3 leggings, and +2 helm. And that's pretty much it. You don't need to upgrade the Witch Tree Belvine because all I'm using is buff. I'm buffing my character and my weapons. So I went ahead and took the ruler sword to dark. Now, I don't think the reason why I went dark is because the resonant weapon is a, it's a hex and whatnot, but I don't believe the ruler's sword is limited to dark. The resonant weapon, from what I understand, is supposed to be the strongest buff in the game at the cost of 2,000 souls per activation. So it's kind of like a trade, because I don't play that much and I don't really play for extreme PvP, at least not right now. I'm not really losing much. I thought this invasion here, well, not invasion, but summoning was kind of funny. I don't know. The guy was kind of confused a little bit. Pardon me if you hear my dogs in the background. But he goes to heal and I hit him. And I got 3,500, so really, I used 2,000 to activate the spell. But I get about 1,500 out of the difference between the two. So I still actually get souls out of the deal. Feel free to visit my Facebook page. Feel free to visit my Twitter page. And feel free to visit my YouTube channel. This is Lord of Grief, and I'm happy to be back. And welcome to the channel. Take it easy.
Original flavor. Get the breakdown first. Up under the chorus of the verse. I'm so. Stars.